Dear students, I hope you are all well and studying in your home. Today we will start our new chapter, winds, storms and cyclones. Last chapter you already read about what are the weathers and what are the different types of climates and adaptation to animals. Okay. Like these, some calamities or natural phenomena are found in nature, that winds, storm and cyclones. So you will be get aware about them with this chapter. So here is introduction given that Odisha was hit by a cyclone with wind speed of 200 km per hour on 18 October 1999. The cyclone smashed 45,000 houses, making 7 lakh people homeless. Okay. On 29 October the same year, a second cyclone with wind speed of 260 km per hour hit Odisha again. It was accompanied by water waves about 9 meters high. Thousands of people lost their lives. Property worth crores of rupees was destroyed. The cyclone affected agriculture, transport, communication, and electricity supply. But what are cyclones? Okay, one question is coming, that what are cyclones? How are they formed? Why are they so destructive? In this chapter, we shall seek answers to some of these questions. We begin with the some activities involving air. These activities will clarify some basic features concerning a cyclone. Before we begin, remember that the moving air is called the wind. Okay. First terms also given in your book also, winds. So first we just get knowledge about this, what is the wind, because it is related to the cyclone also. Okay. So you have to remember that moving air is called wind. You already know it. So it is image taken by satellites of a cyclone approaching the coast of Odisha. You can see this figure in cyclone where it occurring. Okay. So this is taken by from the Indian Meteorological Department, New Delhi. So first thing you have to know that air exerts pressure. Okay, air exerts pressure. How to know? You have to do an activity. Whenever an activity involves heating, be very careful. It is advised that such activities are performed in the presence of an elderly person from your family, or carry out these activity in the presence of your teacher. Okay, so you can whenever you do this activity, it is a warning message for you in this chapter also. Okay, you need to first, what you have to do, you need to boil water in the following activity. Take a tin can with a lid, fill it approximately half with water. Heat the can on a candle flame till the water boils. Let the water boil for a few minutes. Blow out the candle. Immediately put the lid tightly on the can. Be careful in handling the hot can. Put the can carefully in a shallow metallic vessel or a wash basin. Pour fresh water over the can. What happens to the shape of the can? Can you guess why the shape of the can get distorted? You can see if you do this activity, okay, can with hot water being cooled. If you cannot get a tin can, take a soft plastic bottle, fill it with hot water, empty the bottle after, immediately cap it tightly. Place the bottle under running water. Recall now some of your experiences. Okay, now we have to recall your experiences, that when you fly a kite, does the wind coming from you back help? Okay. If you are in a boat, is it easier to row the if it is there is wind coming from behind you? Do you find it difficult to ride a bicycle against the direction of the wind? You know that we have to fill air into the bicycle tube to keep it tight. Okay. Also, you know that a bicycle tube overfilled with air may burst. What is the air doing? inside the tube. Discuss with your friend how the air in the bicycle tube keeps in it safe. All these experiences show that the air exerts pressure. Whatever we have read till now, it experiences or it gives us examples that air exerts pressure. It is due to its pressure that leaves the trees, banners, or flags flutter when the wind is blowing. Okay, you can list some more experiences which show that the air has pressure. Let us now try to explain why the bowl or why the bottle or can get distorted. Okay, as water is poured over the can, some steam in the can condenses into water. Okay, reducing the amount of air inside. You can easily understand that when we do this activity, we just half filled the bottle with warm water and we blowing or when we flow cold water in it. What happened? The steam inside, okay, you can understand steam inside the water, it can condense into water, okay, reducing the amount of air. The pressure of air inside the can decreases. That's why the pressure of air inside the can decreases. Then the pressure exerted by the air from outside the can, as a result of that, it can compressed. Okay, this activity again confirms that air exerts pressure. Due to the pressure of outside air, it is distorted. Now you can easily understand this. Okay, next is high speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure. Okay, for this you have to activity do crumple a small piece of paper into a ball of size smaller than the mouth of an empty bottle. You can see in the figure also. Hold the empty bottle on its side and place the paper ball just inside its mouth. Now try to blow on the ball to force it into the bottle. Try the activity with bottle of different sizes. Challenge your friends if they can force the paper ball in by blowing into the bottle. Paheli and Pujo are thinking about the following question. Why it is difficult to force the paper ball into the bottle? Okay. So for this you have to do again an activity that blow the balloons. Take two balloons of approximately equal size, put a little water into the balloons. Blow up both the balloons and tie each one of the string. Hang the balloons 8 to 10 centimeter apart on a cycle spoke or a stick. Blow in the space between the balloons. What did you expect? Okay. What happens? Try different ways of blowing on the balloons to see what happens. Again, an activity. Okay. Can you blow and lift? Hold a strip of paper 20 centimeter long and 3 centimeter wide between your thumb and forefinger as shown in the figure 8.59. Now blow over the paper. This is figure given. Okay, you have to take a strip and you have to flow like that. Okay. Paheli thinks that the strip will be lifted up. Pujo thinks that the strip will be bent down. Okay, some of students think that it will blow up and some will be think it go blow down. What do you think? What will happen? Let us try to understand the observation in activities 8.2, 8.3 and 8.4. Okay, now you have to, if you are not understand this, you have to explain there, okay, these activities. Whenever you go through reading, after that, these activities are explained here. Okay, so from here you can understand them. Where the observation along the lines you thought, do you get the feelings that the increased wind speed is accompanied by a reduced air pressure? Okay, when we blow into the mouth of the bottle, the air near the mouth has higher speed. Okay, whenever you do first activity, you have to understand that very well, then you can understand it. In this process, we are not able to do this activity, okay, easily, because in our mouth air is the high pressure. This is called here. Okay, when we blow the mouth of the bottle, air near our mouth has higher speed. This decreases the pressure of the air. The air pressure inside the bottle is higher than near the mouth. The air inside the bottle pushes the ball out. And activity and in activity 8.3 you saw that when you blew between the balloons they moved towards each other. How could this happen? This could happen if the pressure of air between the balloons were somehow reduced. The pressure outside the balloons would then push them towards each other. Okay, so you can understand them. It is all about the increasing or decreasing pressure of air. In activity 8.4, you saw that when you blew over the paper strip, it went upwards. Again, this could happen if blowing over the paper reduced the air pressure above the strip. Now, what we can conclude that increased wind speed is indeed accompanied by a reduced air pressure. Okay, so whenever there is increase in speed of wind, there will be reduced air pressure. Can you imagine what would happen if high speed winds blew over the roof of building? If the roofs were weak, they could be lifted and blown away. If you have any such experience, share it with your friends. Okay, let us try to understand how winds are produced, how they bring rain, and how they can be destructive sometimes. Okay, you already know that when air moves, it is called wings. Air moves from the higher region where the air pressure is high to the region where the air pressure is low. The greater the difference in pressure, the faster the air moves. But how are the pressure differences created in nature? Is the differences in temperature involved? The following activities will help you to understand this. And we understand this activity in our next class. Okay, so I hope you will be understand till here and go further and try to understand by yourself. Okay, then when you come to the next class you will understand easily. And first read the chapter carefully and you will be understand well these processes whatever we discuss today. Okay, if you have any confusion you can ask. Thank you.